Yep, today is gonna be all about the one-shots. But how's it going, everyone? It's Nonk here, and welcome back to another Steam 2 video. Today we're gonna be taking advantage of the Titan's full cheesiness and make the ultimate one-shot Titan build without shoulder charge. You probably thought that we were gonna throw a shoulder charge in there since the easiest one-shot for the Titans, but we're actually not. We're gonna have one-shot grenades, one-shot kill bows. We're gonna have some range one-shots. And this is what we're going to be running on this build. First of all, we're going to be running some bottom 3 Sunbreaker for Sun Warrior. This lets you make a sunspot each time you kill an enemy with an ability. This could be a grenade or a melee. And once you stand in that sunspot, your abilities will recharge faster, so you're going to get your grenade and melee energy back. And you also get a damage increase while you have Sun Warrior active. You get 5 seconds with buff. So while the buff itself is only 5 seconds with the extra damage, as long as you keep standing on the sunspot, it's just going to keep refreshing until the sunspot eventually goes away. So you actually have a lot more time than 5 seconds. So unlike an empowering rift, you don't really have to stand in one place, you can actually move around, as long as you have your sunspot close enough where you can jump in and get the extra damage. We're going to be running 2 exotics with this build. The first one is going to be the exotic bow, Lemonarch. And we're going to be running this bow because once you actually get the extra damage from Sun Warrior, Lemonarch, with the extra dot damage from his exotic perk, it can actually one-shot people. So while it's a delayed one-shot, it's still gonna be a one-shot with Lemonarch. And for the other exotic, we're running the Heart of Inmost Light. This will let us empower an ability after we use an ability. Most of the time you're gonna use your barrier to activate the perk and empower your grenade to turn your sticky nade into a one-shot sticky nade. And the one-shot sticky nades is really what makes this build disgusting. Nobody's expecting to actually get one-shot by a sticky nade. And all these things that we have going here actually work very well together and make a nice little cycle where you can just continue one-shotting the enemy over and over and over again. It's just ridiculous. The most important thing that you gotta do with this build is just get that sunspot. The sunspot is gonna let you regen your grenades faster. It's gonna let you one-shot with the bow. The sunspots is really the center of the build, the heart of the build, is what keeps the build going, so you gotta make sure that you can get them often, and also stand on them as much as you can to get your abilities back, and also for the extra damage. Alright, so now let's actually talk about playing with the build. And as you might imagine, when it's a one-shot build, this is pretty simple. It's not really too complicated. The one thing that you want to keep in mind with this build is that you really want to land the first grenade in the game. The first grenade to make the first sunspot is just gonna kickstart the entire process and the one-shot cycle that you're gonna make. Probably the hardest part about this is gonna be actually killing somebody with an empower grenade when you have the empower buff. And even that is actually not that difficult as long as you keep looking at your map. When you see some red, that's when you put down your barrier and then you just kinda throw the grenade at whoever's closest in those 10 seconds. And as long as you do that, you're gonna get your sunspot, and that's actually when you get this thing just completely started. You stand in the sunspot, you get your grenade back, and you're gonna be able to start one-shotting people with your bow and arrow. To one-shot people, you are gonna need a headshot, and you're also gonna need the Lemonarch's exotic perk, which, depending on how comfortable you are with Lemonarch, is gonna be either very easy or a bit difficult. If you're just the master of Lemonarch, you're gonna be just getting one-shots all over the place. It's gonna be amazing. But if you're not really great with Lemonarch, it might take you a couple of games to actually get into the way of things with the weapon. But once you do, getting those one-shots with the weapon is just a very satisfying feeling. I definitely recommend that you really try to do it. By the time that your sunspot runs out, you're either gonna have a grenade ready to go for the next person, or you're gonna be really close to it. So once you see the next person, you basically do the same thing. You just put down your barrier, throw your grenade, and you basically just repeat it over and over again throughout the entire game, and you just watch the salt just flow through the game as people just get one-shotted. It's a very fun build, maybe not the most effective since you are just kinda stuck in an area. Maybe not as stuck as with the empowering rift, but you're still kinda stuck in an area because you gotta keep going back into your sunspot and out. So maybe not the most effective build, but goddamn is it fun and just very, very cheesy. But anyways, with that we're gonna end today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel in case you guys haven't already. And in case you guys actually decide to try this build, let me know how you guys did in the comments below. I'm really interested if you had some success with it, or maybe not so much. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care everyone, have a good day.
This is wonderful!